you had an even stronger impression of what women could do together. That's unique. So you didn't have
I
the
never
experience of
connected that
men.
dot either until
Okay,
now.
because the men were busy making
They
their
were
war.
busy. Yes, it's true. I am 54 years old, never connected that dot. It is true. I grew up in the land of women. I mean, because the men were out. And so everyone around me were women and they got the job done. They run the country. I mean,
Right.
like everything, you know?
For
So
all intents and
yes,
purpose. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
How did your mom, I just have to, this is such a beautiful story, but how did your mom become that lady? How come she was a feminist at that time? Was she raised by a feminist? Do
You
you
know,
know?
she was raised by, it makes me emotional to be honest. My mom had passed away since then. She had Lou Gehrig's
Yeah.
disease, and it is
Oh.
the process of her passing, to be honest, is what she gave me her truth of that why she sent me in an arranged marriage. And so I always say my mom's biggest gift for me is not only raising me, but also the process of her death, because she gave me truth. And that truth liberated me from my pain. But I come from a lineage of women that it was very interesting. You know, I have two. On the one hand, my grandmother, my mom's mother, was was an orphan and married as a child to my grandfather. And she did not finish her education. She had, I think, only went to elementary school, and she made sure that her daughters goes to college. And like, so each generation of women pushed the other women. But my great grandmother was a very wealthy woman and a very educated woman. And she was a strong woman. So all the women in my family, when people see me, I'm a strong woman generally, but when people say, oh, you must be unique, I was like, honest to God, I'm not unique. All the women in my family are unique. I mean, are like that. So I have the strong woman in my family who was like the money was hers basically, and so the husband reported to her, right? Because it's her wealth that he managed basically. But yet her daughter-in-law was this uneducated orphan child that she married to her son. And so both are part of my reality. But the point is, each generation made sure that the generation after them is better. So my grandmother ensured all of her daughters goes to college, and all my aunt made sure all of their daughters go to even higher education. And they were clear. It's almost like the way they communicated to me is that each generation of women must push the other generation to get better and better and better. And I think now we have expressions of intergenerational trauma, or I also call it I also think that we should pay attention to intergeneration joy, but like how all of these how we pass not only a trauma, how we push each other until our liberation. Each generation gets closer to our freedom and liberation. And I would say my mother tried to help me do that.